Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. Hello students. Today for your English class, we are going to begin a new lesson. The name of the lesson is A Triumph of Surgery and the author is James Herriot. This is going to be a very delightful lesson and it also has an important message for us. I am sure you are all going to enjoy it. Before we begin, let me tell you about the author. James Herriot is the pen name of James Alfred White, a British veterinary surgeon and writer. The name of our author is James Herriot. It is the pen name of the author. Pen name is a different name used by a writer other than his own name. James Herriot was a British veterinary surgeon. Veterinary surgeon means a veterinary doctor who treats animals, and he was a writer as well. He is best known for his semi-autobiographical stories. An autobiography is a work in which a writer speaks about his own life incidents, and James Herriot's works are semi-autobiographical, which means he has combined real life incidents with his imagination to make the story more amusing for us to read. Often referred to collectively as all creatures great and small, his stories are all collectively known as all creatures great and small. He mainly wrote animal stories and was known to refer to them as his little cat and dog stories. His stories was mainly only about animals. Animals played a very important role in his stories. Animals occupied the central role of his stories, in which he describes with great simplicity his love for animals. He was an animal lover, so he wrote mainly stories based on the lives of animals. James Herriot is a veterinary surgeon and a writer. He is not only the writer of this story, he is also the narrator as well. Now let me introduce you to the main characters of the story. Mrs. Pumphrey. Mrs. Pumphrey is a rich, wealthy lady who is extremely fond of her pet dog. Tricky. Tricky is the pet dog of Mrs. Pumphrey, who is very fond of food. And then the third important character is James Herriot, who is the author as well as the narrator of the story. He is a capable and wise veterinary doctor. James Herriot, who is the narrator of the story, he is a very capable and wise veterinary doctor. We can read and find out how he is very capable and wise. Now, before I begin the story, let's understand the title. The meaning of the word triumph means success. The meaning of the word triumph is success. And surgery in this story refers to a place. We will understand what is this place as we read the story. Tricky, a small dog, is pampered by his mistress. Tricky is a small dog who is pampered by his mistress. Pampered means showing lot of kindness and affection. She overfeeds him and he falls seriously ill. She overfeeds him. Overfeeds means gives more than what is needed for the pet. She gives more food for him and he falls seriously ill, and suddenly Tricky falls seriously ill. What happens to him? Does he recover? What is going to happen to Tricky? Does he recover from his sickness? We have to read and find out. So, from this introduction, we understand that Tricky is a pet dog who is very much pampered by his affectionate mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey. She overfeeds him and he falls seriously ill. And how does Tricky going to recover from his sickness? Let's read and find out, children. Now I told you Mr. James Herriot is the writer and the narrator of this story, and he is telling us the story of Tricky. I was really worried about Tricky this time. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress, and I was shocked at his appearance. Mr. Herriot happens to see Tricky and Mrs. Pumphrey on the road, and he stopped his car. And when he saw Tricky's appearance, he was shocked and he was worried. What is it that made him really shocked and worried? Let's see. He had become hugely fat, like a bloated sausage with one leg at each corner. Tricky had become very fat and he looked like a bloated sausage. A bloated sausage means he looked like a huge piece of meat, and he was not able to even walk properly because his legs were very big. It's become very big. His eyes bloodshot and rheumy. His eyes were red and watery. Rheumy means watery. Stared straight ahead, and his tongue lolled from his jaw, and his tongue was hanging loosely from his jaws. When doctor saw Tricky, he was very much shocked because Tricky had become very fat, which is not safe for his health. So, this made the doctor worry about Tricky. Mrs. Pumphrey hastened to explain. Mrs. Pumphrey, who is Tricky's mistress, hastened to explain. Hastened means she started explaining herself quickly because she knew definitely the doctor is going to question her about Tricky's condition. So, she started explaining before itself, before him asking anything. He was so listless, Mr. Herriot. Listless means he lacked briskness. He was not at all active, she is saying. He was so listless, Mr. Herriot. He seemed to have no energy. Tricky was very inactive and he didn't have any energy. Mrs. Pumphrey is trying to explain to the doctor. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. Mrs. Pumphrey is thinking that Tricky was suffering from malnutrition. Malnutrition means lack of proper nutrition. Weakness because of not having the right kind of food, that is malnutrition. So, Mrs. Pumphrey assumed that Tricky is very inactive because of malnutrition, and so I have been giving him a little extras between meals. And what she has been doing? She has been feeding him extra in between and before and after his meals. To build him up, some malt, cod liver oil and a bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Nothing much really. So, she is giving so much food, malt, cod liver oil and bowl of Horlicks before and after his regular meals to make him strong. She is thinking that he is very weak, and so to make him strong she has to give him additional supplements than the regular food he was having. And did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? Mr. Herriot is questioning her. Did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? Now children, you must note this is a very important line we have to understand. Now we understand from this line that Mr. Herriot already knows about Mrs. Pumphrey's nature and Tricky's nature, and so he has already warned Mrs. Pumphrey to restrict Tricky's diet. So, he is asking, did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? And let us see what reply Mrs. Pumphrey is giving for that. Oh, I did for a bit, but he seemed to be so weak and I had to relent. So she said that she tried to restrict his diet for a while, but she thought that Tricky was so weak, and so she had to relent. Relent means to give in. She had to just give in to Tricky's demands. He does love cream cakes and chocolates, and so I can't bear to refuse him. Tricky loves to eat cream cakes and chocolates, and Mrs. Pumphrey cannot refuse him. So this is the main cause of the trouble. Tricky loves food, and Mrs. Pumphrey is very much fond of Tricky, so she can never say a no to Tricky for any of his demands. So whenever Tricky asked, without any thought, she was giving it to him. I looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. Now the doctor looks at Tricky and he understood what is the problem. The problem with Tricky was greed for food. He loved food. He had never been known to refuse food. So Tricky never said no to food at any time. He would tackle any meal at any hour of the day or night. He will eat at any time of the day and night. And I wondered about all the things Mrs. Pumphrey hadn't mentioned. And the doctor was wondering, is that all Mrs. Pumphrey is feeding him, or she must be feeding him much more and not revealing it to me. So the doctor was sure that Mrs. Pumphrey was feeding much more than what she is revealing to him. Are you giving him plenty of exercise? Now the doctor is getting more concerned for Tricky. He is asking questions about what is she doing for Tricky. And he is asking, are you giving him plenty of exercise? Now we know that only if we eat and we don't have enough physical activity, it's going to be very dangerous. So the doctor is also worried for Tricky. He is asking, are you giving him plenty of exercise? Well, he has his little walks with me, as you can see, but Hodgkin, the gardener, had been down with lumbago, so there has been no ring throwing lately. Now we understand that Tricky is just going for small walks with Mrs. Pumphrey, and after that he has no physical activity, which is not sufficient for the food he is consuming. He is consuming a lot of food and he lacks enough physical activity. He has to play, he has to run, and he has to go for long walks. But Tricky is not doing anything of that sort, because the gardener, who is suffering from lumbago, lumbago means a pain on his lower back. Since the gardener is not able to play with him, there is no play. There has been no ring throwing lately. Ring throwing is where you throw the ring and the dog runs to fetch it, and there is a lot of running and physical activity involved. I tried to sound severe. Now I really mean this. If you don't cut his food right down and give him more exercise, he is going to be really ill. Now the doctor is very upset. He is saying, now I am very serious about this. If you don't cut down on his diet and give him enough physical exercise, he is going to fall seriously ill. Now this is the warning call which the doctor is giving. He is saying, immediately you have to cut down his food and give him sufficient exercise. Otherwise, Tricky is going to be very serious. You must harden your heart and keep him on a very strict diet. And he is also telling Mrs. Pumphrey, please be strict with his diet. Don't give in to all his demands. Mrs. Pumphrey wrung her hands. Mrs. Pumphrey just squeezed her hands like this. And let's see the reply what she is giving. Oh, I will, Mr. Harriet. I am sure you are right, but it's so difficult, so very difficult. And so she is also agreeing that the doctor is right. I agree with you, Mr. Harriet. I'll try. I'm sure you're right. But it's so difficult, so very difficult. She's saying it's very difficult for her to follow it. She set off, head along the road, as if determined to put the new regime into practice. She walked along the road with Tricky, as if she is going to practice the new regime immediately. Regime means a very disciplined way of doing things, a systematic way of doing your work. That is called regime. So as if Mrs. Pumphrey is going to put Tricky's diet in a strict regime, she is taking him home. I watched their process with growing concern. Tricky was tottering along in his little tweed coat, drooping in his harness. I thought it wouldn't be long before I heard from Mrs. Pumphrey. So, as they started walking, the doctor was watching with much worry and concern about Tricky, because Tricky was tottering along. Tottering means he was walking in a very unsteady way. Because of his overweight, he was not able to walk properly. And he was drooping in his harness. He was just bending forward in his harness. Harness is the strap or the belt which is tied to the neck of the dog to hold it. He was drooping, he was bending forward and walking in a very unsteady way, which caused a lot of worry to the doctor. And he thought that very soon he is going to hear from Mrs. Pumphrey. The expected call came within a few days, and what the doctor had expected happened within a few days. Mrs. Pumphrey called the doctor. Mrs. Pumphrey was distraught. She was distraught means she was very deeply worried when she called. Tricky would not eat nothing. Tricky would eat nothing, refused even his favorite dishes. So Tricky was not eating anything, and he is refusing even to have his favorite dishes. Besides, he had bouts of vomiting. Besides not eating, he is also vomiting very badly. This was the problem of Tricky. Tricky was now very sick. He is not eating anything and he is having bouts of vomiting. He spent all his time lying on the rug, panting, and Tricky was just lying on the rug throughout the day, just panting. Panting means breathing very fast, finding it difficult to breathe. He didn't want to go for walks, didn't want to do anything. Tricky just wanted to lie down and he didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to go for walk, he didn't want to eat, and he didn't want to do anything. He was so tired. I had made my plans in advance. Now the doctor had already decided what is supposed to be done for Tricky. The only way was to get Tricky out of the house for a period. So he thought the only way to cure Tricky was to bring him out of the house from Mrs. Pumphrey for a short period. I suggested that he be hospitalized for about a fortnight to be kept under observation. So he goes to his home and he suggests to Mrs. Pumphrey that Tricky is very sick and he needs to be taken to the hospital for at least a fortnight. A fortnight means for a period of 14 days to be kept under observation. Now the doctor has already made his plans. He has decided what has to be done to cure Tricky. The poor lady almost fainted. Mrs. Pumphrey could not bear what the doctor said. She is very much attached to her dog and she cannot live without it. So she felt very sick. She was sure he would pine and die if he did not see her every day. And she was also sure that Tricky also would pine for her. Pine for her means he will long for his mistress. Even Tricky cannot live with his mistress. He can't bear the separation from his mistress. He is also going to suffer because of this separation. But I took a firm line. But the doctor was very firm in his decision that Tricky has to be taken to the hospital and be kept under observation for 14 days. Tricky was very ill and this was the only way to save him. In fact, I thought it best to take him without any delay. And so the doctor thought that this is the only opportunity to take Tricky and save him. And he wanted to take him immediately without any delay. And followed by Mrs. Pumphrey's wailings. Mrs. Pumphrey started wailing. Wailing means she started crying that Tricky is going to separate from her. I marched out to the car carrying the little dog wrapped in a blanket. Though Mrs. Pumphrey was crying, the doctor was not willing to agree. He said that he is going to take him to the hospital, and he wrapped Tricky in a blanket and took him to his car. Out on the road, I glanced down at the pathetic little animal gasping on the seat by my side, and he put Tricky in his car and he started driving. And on the road, he looked at Tricky's pathetic state, Tricky's sad condition. I patted the head and Tricky made a brave effort to wag its tail. He patted Tricky's head gently. Patted means give a very friendly touch, a very affectionate touch. and Tricky made a brave effort to wag its tail. Wagging the tail is a very common gesture for the dogs, which it does very easily. But now Tricky has to make an effort to wag his tail because he was that much sick and weak. Poor old lad, I said, I think I know a cure for you. Poor old lad, the doctor is saying, poor boy, I think I know how to cure you. Now, with this, we have concluded the first part. We have understood that Tricky is a pet dog who is pampered by his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey. Mr. Harriot, the veterinary doctor, is very worried for Tricky's condition because Tricky had become hugely fat due to overeating, and he thought that Tricky will one day fall seriously ill. And the expected happened. One fine day, Mrs. Pumphrey called Mr. Harriot about Tricky's illness, and the doctor decides immediately what has to be done. The doctor wants to separate Tricky from Mrs. Pumphrey for a short period to cure him. How is the doctor going to cure Tricky, and how is he going to recover? Let's see in another exciting part. Thank you.